Of course you would choose me, Skeletor, over He-Man, Teela. Women are always attracted to powerful leaders.
What the hell are you doing in my vault again?
What's your problem, Destro?
You took my vintage Masters of the Universe figures out of their packages. Why would you think this was okay?
What do you care? You're an out-of-box collector.
Not when they are vintage from 1984.
Whatever. It's not like you'll do anything but yell anyway. You still need my funding, remember?
Oh, really? It is a bit earlier than I would like, but you have forced my hand, Commander. Dead Master, would you mind coming to the vault? Ah, there you are. Cobra Commander has done something terrible, and we need to enact our plan early. Have you gathered the necessary funds to move forward? Good. Then let us proceed. Start with Cobra Commander. Make sure he is out of the way until further notice. Do you have what we talked about? Great. I will leave him in your hands and address the troops. I have summoned you all here to inform you that Cobra Security Incorporated is undergoing some restructuring of its management team. For far too long, we have allowed Cobra Commander to abuse and insult the employees and waste company resources on idiotic world domination schemes. Resources that should have been used to give you all raises. Junior here would like to buy a new car. And Andrew wants to buy a house with his girlfriend, and the only thing keeping them from achieving their goals is Cobra Commander's wasteful spending and negligent leadership. But I have taken steps to ensure a prosperous future for this company and all of its staff, and I assure you that if you follow my plan, you will be treated with respect and paid well. Stick with me, people, and you will all have money to burn. Now, some of you may feel at odds with this next part. We will be adding some figures to the collection today, and 2 of them will fill our ranks, but the other 2 have been the opposition since 1984. But my philosophy is, make allies of your enemies, and you will have no enemies. So let us have a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Major Bludd, Firefly, Flint, and Lady Jaye.
What are they doing here? And why are they still armed?
Oh, that's right. You were still in your box when I gave my presentation. G.I. Joe is no longer our enemy. I have struck a deal that will keep our faces off wanted posters as long as we stay legitimate. Flint and Lady Jaye are my guests, so do not attempt to harm them unprovoked.
But they're Joes.
I know that they are Joes. Just go and wait for your turn to show us your accessories. I'll spar with you if you want, Bludd. Sorry about that. You know, old habits. Now then, let us have a look at your stuff. Why don't we start with you, Flint, since you have the fewest accessories to cover? Nice beret. The paint is good, and it fits you well. The face sculpt is great, and just look at that fade. Do you want to show us your weapons now? The pistol is fine, but I want to see the other one. Ah, now we are talking. Now that is a very cool shotgun. What does that hinge near the shells do? That is fantastic. That has to be the best gun the classified series has ever released. Do you have anything else? Well, at least the stuff you have is pretty damn good. Would you mind waiting over there while we look at your girlfriend's stuff? The face sculpt is not bad, but there's something familiar. Would you mind removing your hat? Jimmy Fallon. That's it. You look like Jimmy Fallon. Or maybe his twin sister. And now none of you can unsee it. Well, then I guess I think Jimmy Fallon's attractive. What? He is your boyfriend. It seems as though your new spear gun is quite the upgrade from the original. Will you show us how it works? So, the spear comes out. That is cool. And the tips are interchangeable. Very cool. Oh, you want me to get your backpack? I see. You can store your spear tips in the backpack, and your spear can clip onto the side. What is that on the other side? Is that an articulated camera? Hasbro really gave you the lion's share between you and Flint, didn't they?
Destro, I'm getting bored. And when I get bored, things explode.
Calm down, Firefly. You are up next. Thank you for showing us your stuff, Lady Jaye. You can wait over there with Flint until it is time for posing. All right, Firefly, show us what you've got. You can start with your amazing drone.
So this is a remote. With this I can fly it wherever I want. I can even have it deliver explosives for me.
That is just fantastic. Well done, Hasbro. I am really impressed, Firefly. It even lands right on your backpack.
It also stores my gun.
I think you might have blown your load with the drone. So what else have you got?
I've got these goggles.
The goggles are very nice. Just wait over there while we go over Bludd's gear. That helmet is perfect for you.
Oh, I've got my tag collection here, too. One for each enemy that I...
We know. One for each enemy that you have captured. Show us this missile setup you have on your back. So the missiles and your gun store on your backpack, and the missiles slot into the front of the gun. Hasbro just nailed it with all of your stuff, didn't they? You have another gun, don't you? Now that is a cool gun. Let us get you on the turntable and see you posing with it. There are a few Cobra Commander loyalists left, but the two of you do not have to worry about that. Your friends are taking care of it.
What the hell is Destro up to, Dead Master? You don't say much, do you? Well, you're obviously fired.
Baroness, take them to the vault and get them ready for comparisons. I will be right behind you.
Destro, are you sure we should leave Cobra Commander chained up like this? I mean, he's the one who signs our paychecks.
Not to worry, Firefly. I will be signing your paychecks from now on, and they will be bigger.
cool. Where are you going, Firefly? Get back here.
Did you run into any problems getting the funds together?
What?
Great
buttons?
work,
What are you
Deadmaster.
talking about,
Get it
Destro?
ready and bring it into
Damn
the
it,
vault
Destro.
during
Tell
the
me what
wrap-up.
you're up to right now.
Well, Commander, up until now, we have had to put up with you treating the staff and their personal belongings as if you owned them like a spoiled brat. And no one says anything to you because we needed your funding. However, a few months back, I had a long talk with your grandmother, and I told her that you were so bad at running things that you would inadvertently fund your own enemies to buy you out. And she said if I could prove that to be true, she would give me control of your trust fund, as long as I gave you a job. Well, today is that day, Commander. Hopefully this will teach you a thing or two about boundaries.
That too, Nana?
All right, guys, let us see how you size up. Lady Jaye stands at about 6 inches, and Flint is just shy of 6.5. Firefly and Major Bludd are both just under 6.5. Hasbro's one of the best when it comes to scale consistency. Time for some comparisons. Here is Flint and Lady Jaye with some other team players. A DC Collectibles Bombshells Batwoman and a Mafex Michael Jordan. Here they are with the crew of Serenity from Funko's Legacy Collection. Here they are with the crew of the Ghost from the Star Wars Black Series. Here they are with the crew of the Benatar from Marvel Legends and Marvel Select. Here they are with the Mezco 112 Collective Ghostbusters. Here they are with some McFarlane Warhammer 40K Battle Sisters. Here they are with almost all of my Joes. Here they are with another couple from a kid show, Tommy and Kimberly from the Lightning Collection. Here is Firefly and Major Bludd with a couple of Velociraptors from the Mattel Amber Collection. Here they are with some McFarlane Warhammer 40K Necrons and Scarabs. Here they are with a Mezco 112 Collective Freddy Krueger and a McFarlane Voldemort. Here they are with the Star Wars Black Series Dr. Aphra 000 and BT-1. I do love a good murder bot. Here they are with some other employees here at Cobra. And here they all are with a McFarlane Fortnite Cuddle Team Harley and a Jazzwares Fortnite 8-Ball. Here they are with my Mezco 112 Collective members of the Justice League. And here they are with all of my MCU Avengers. Get into position, people. It is time for articulation. Not bad, guys. What do you say we wrap things up? So here's the score. For accuracy, I will give them all 5 out of 5. They may not be exact copies of their 80s counterparts, but in my opinion, every one of them is instantly recognizable as a modern update to Ron Rudat's original designs. For accessories, Lady Jaye and Firefly get 5 out of 5, and Flint and Major Bludd get 4.5 out of 5. Lady Jaye and Firefly came with a ton of stuff, and Flint's shotgun was almost enough to boost him to 5. And the only thing keeping Major Bludd from 5 is the missiles that continuously fall off his backpack. For articulation, they all get 4.5 out of 5. They each have one little flaw keeping them from 5s. With Flint and Firefly, it's the vests. With Lady Jaye, it's the torso. And with Bludd, it's the helmet dog tag combo. For price and availability, Flint, Lady Jaye, and Major Bludd get 5 out of 5. And Firefly gets 2 out of 5. The others are still available at just over retail, but Firefly is impossible to find at Target, and scalpers are asking $75 on eBay. If you are a scalper, go fuck yourself. and they all get 5 out of 5 for fun. These guys take me right back to my childhood, digging trenches in my backyard with my grandmother's soup spoons. That adds up to a total score of 24 for Flint, 24.5 for Lady Jaye, 21.5 for Firefly, and 24 for Major Bludd. Almost perfect with that Lady Jaye, Hasbro. So close. And so, as is tradition, we will share a glass of scotch. At least Lady Jaye, Major Bludd, and I will. Flint is too much of a Boy Scout, so he is having water, and Firefly only drinks tequila. Good, you're here. The dead master was hired a few months back to train our ninjas. And because I convinced Cobra Commander to pay him based on his skills as a ninja, he made enough money to buy 51% of Cobra's stock, giving him the controlling interest of the company. And since the dead master is actually Snake Eyes, a member of G.I. Joe, Cobra Commander's sworn enemies, I have proved that Cobra Commander is incompetent enough to give his enemies the money to buy him out. And so, in accordance with the deal I made with his grandmother, I will be the new commander of the Cobra Security Corporation. Now that I do not have to babysit a giant toddler and I no longer need to beg for funding, the Baroness and I are going on an expedition to the forest moon of Endor. Baroness thinks Tebow would be happier if he had another Ewok around, and I'm always happy to add to my Star Wars collection, so off we go. If you enjoyed watching, please like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications, and we will see you next time when we will hopefully be adding another great Ewok to the Prophet Director's collection.